So in terms of the nature of the threats that one might receive, whether it's our department or even, for instance, Beaumont PD, of course, there's always going to be an immediate response. Time is of the essence. Again, according to the level of severity of the threat, right, the response is going to dictate. The severity of the threat is going to dictate the type of response that you receive. Oftentimes, when you see officers come in, it may not always look pretty because it's not per se normal that you see this every day. But when you do see it, that just basically says that there is a serious emergency that is taking place. And so I am grateful for the law enforcement, our team, Beaumont PD, the Jefferson County, DPS, all law enforcement across the state, but also the country that provide that level of service. And oftentimes during those moments, I understand parents can have the anxiety, can have the stress factor, because we understand that anytime there is a threat of a weapon on a campus or a possible active shooter event, that can disrupt the community, right? And so I get it. Sometimes parents feel helpless, right? They feel helpless because their children are in those schools. And there's nothing at that point that they're able to do. But oftentimes they may see or hear certain things, and for them, it might not be cute. You know, oftentimes what we do is not pretty, right? But it's necessary. It's necessary because it's designed to protect and to serve and to prevent serious bodily injury or potential casualty. So again, I understand that in some cases parents, because they don't know, they're unable to actually help their child at that particular moment for the anxiety and the stressors that they may have. But I would just only ask that they just allow a little time just to be patient. We will definitely not only provide them the necessary information that the parents or the public should have, in terms of their support or in terms of their response to things that we might need for them to do, but just to also let them know that we're doing everything possible to get control of the particular situation. And once the officers assess that particular matter to ensure that it's not a valid threat, then again, everything is brought down, right? And that information immediately is presented to the public, to the parents, so hopefully we can calm some of those anxieties and some of those stressors. But you can best believe we're going to do everything possible to ensure public safety, especially to ensure the safety of our school, of our campuses. Our students are the most prized commodity of our community. And so you would want an immediate, quick response, a robust, sometimes, response according to the threat. And as soon as we're able to verify and determine that that threat is a non-credible threat, then of course everything basically comes down, and then we're able to restore order to that particular area and to provide the information that is needed for our parents so that they can be informed, but also that they can feel more comfortable. And then the next step, of course, is being able to reunite our students with their parents, or to not only that, just to be able to provide them with this information in terms of what may have taken place as a result of the officers having to respond to a particular school or to a particular location.